So, as I my personal experience, okay, and the revelation I had as I was studying this, I was, every night before I went to bed, I was praying and asked God to reveal to me, to explain to me what hell was. Because even though you uncover all these things and we learn about the valley and what people were doing and why Jesus used that word to emphasize the severity of being disconnected with God, it's still a little hard to relate because I don't know of any human sacrifice. I haven't lived that. So I was praying and for God to make me understand hell. And every night I would pray and go to bed. Every night before sleeping, please, God, give me revelation. Help me understand what hell is. And this one day, I was laying in bed, and when you like almost falling asleep, you drowsy and you going back and forth, you know, that little sleep. Well, God brought to my memory a day that I was with my mom at the store. She was buying fabric, and I figured I had to be 3 or 4 years old because she was telling me to hold on to her skirt, and I was looking up to my mom. She looked like a giant. So I figured I was very young, 3, 4 years old. And she would walk and I would follow her, holding on to her skirt. And she kept repeating to me, hold on to me, hold on to my skirt. Don't let go of mom's skirt. And I did for a while. But then I saw this piece of fabric, to my left. And it was very colorful, and I let go and I went to touch the fabric. So as I was there touching the fabric and playing with the fabric, once I turned around and my mom wasn't there. And I panicked and I started crying. And what I want you to understand is that that day, the grown man was in bed, having all those feelings again, reliving what I did when I was 3, 4 years old. I was crying. I was panicking. The hairs on my head, my arms, they stood up. I was freaking out in bed. And that specific moment when I was feeling all that, I heard a voice in my head that says, this is hell. It is the total absence of my presence. You see, in life here, we learn our way around. We know how to navigate through this life. We know we need to work, we need to make some money, we have bills to pay, you get married, you have kids, you eat, you try to take care of your health, but we know very little of the spiritual life. God is telling us how the spiritual life is. And